of the people wanted her hung and dry, and now I think it's less. I do.
It's only less because everyone's focused on Rinna right now.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't see people saying keep her. I mean, everything I see is like get rid of both of them, or for the most part anyway. And in the truth of the matter is that what she's going through isn't going to end for the next, how many years would you say as an attorney, David?
I would say at least 4-ish,
Right.
5. I mean, I'm just
right.
I mean, that's why she's so the way she is. Like, okay, we got this one. Yes. Hold on, Andy. The lawyer just got back to me. Let me pull up the phone. Here's my statement. I will repeat it again. Erika don't care. She's like an Andy. Like,
she's in survival mode.
Andy loves her. Other people like speak like that to him. You get your head chopped off when you walk off. You're gone.
He loves it.
He loves it. She's like, it's not even when she read that statement through times. There was another point. I forgot what it was, but she's
like a modern day Mae West. Honestly, like he just loves like that kind of trashy, like the platinum blonde hair, all the makeup, sleeping with like a really old man to get what she can get, have like the really horrible career, and even if you're paying for it type thing, he loves it.
Loves
it. But, I think it's interesting that the show never touches on, the things that come up. For instance, this attorney that's paying her lawyer's fees, who is like Tom's best friend, right?
I don't even understand that. I don't like what. So
what don't you understand? They put the money into his account so he could pay Erika's lawyer's fees. What? I don't understand that.
So wait, so Tom put the money in there when? Like months before, a year before this? Like,
who knows? Who knows when they saw all this stuff imploding, when he couldn't pay the people their settlements and he was like bouncing checks to people and lying to them about where their money is. I have to believe it was like, he had to win a case to pay off an old case that he had to, it was like this. And all of a sudden, boom, he's like got dementia, doesn't remember anything, come on.
So
it doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't work like that. So he took his money and gave it to a lawyer friend and said, shit's going to hit the fan. I'm 80. I'm going to fall on the sword for her. Don't worry about me. I
got dementia. Yep.
And I'll get out of it that way. And you help Erika Jayne. Wow.
From what I've read, that there's this guy who was Tom Girardi's friend is paying her attorney fees.
I read it. I just never understood. I didn't understand what that. I didn't understand the the moving parts of that and what it was all about. But I mean, if he gave him the money,
I would be curious to see where the money from this. So this guy, just out of the goodness of his heart,
that doesn't make any sense.
Sorry.
I mean, unless she's sleeping with him, which we would have known at this point. But
he's one of the starting 5.
This bitch is a survivor. Like she just. And
you want to say she's loyal? Come on.
Okay,
honey,
maybe
she said, I only care about myself. And trust me, if Rinna did one thing to not support her, she'd be spewing venom about Rinna.
Yes.
That's what I think.
No, I don't disagree with that. I just feel so that's paying the attorneys. All right. But when she told Andy off at some other point, and I was just like, oh my God, the balls on this girl.
He loves it. Because she does it like in such like a campy way, with like she looks with the blue eyeshadow and the hair and all the jewelry, and it's like they're my earrings, and she's like bragging about how much they cost. Who does that? Who does that?
She does. She does. She just her and Rinna in oh my God.
Wait, I shouldn't say the audacity, but the delusional view of themselves to even, in my opinion, and it's just, I listen, anyone could look at me as I'm sitting here with a Levi's denim shirt on. Who am I to say? It's just my opinion. And I'm not saying it as I'm saying it as someone now at this stage of the game who just watches the show and has a comment. That's all. But these two women,
people love your people love your comments, Kathryn. Again,
because I call it like
they would like you to be here every week and not just do Beverly Hills. They would like you here every week on every show. I'm just telling you.
I've got opinions on some of the other shows, and I would do that with you.
Okay, we'll do that in between seasons.
Rinna crawling out there in those heels and that dress that she could barely walk in when it was over, and she's walking down that hall, like, I want to say, God forbid, don't fall and break a hip. But the face looks like Khloe Kardashian with everything. And one of my good friends who is known her forever too, texts me and says, WTF, what the hell happened to Rinna? She doesn't watch the show. She just saw something on whatever. Exactly. And then the other one, they're like two tricks. I'm sorry. That's what it looks like to me. And I can't help it. I'm not saying that they're not entertaining. They're great for the show. I'm not saying I want them off the show. None of it. But please, people, let's call it like we see it. Sorry. It is what it is.
Well, that's why Kathy just showed up and she's like, cool as a cucumber. I'm not sure it did any favors for her, but I get she's just different. I mean, there are people that are like, oh, the evil behind her eyes. And I'm like, Kathy just isn't, I thought she came in, it was almost the opposite to me. Like you can all fight over this for 12 hours. She's going to come and do her part. And she's like, we're shutting this down, basically. Like, we're moving on. Like, she basically told them that, Yeah. I mean, Erika's like, I don't lie, Kathy.
But maybe you can't hear very well because of all of your sold out concerts and the music was too loud.
Right. I mean, you're saying she doesn't swear. So, I mean, I agree. I just don't see it. First of all, I don't see any rational person using these words that she's been accused of using.
It doesn't, she's not that stupid. It doesn't make sense that that's what she would say. And of all people, to Erika.
Right.
No.
I agree with you. Yeah, I'm sure Kathy Hilton, nobody says no to her. I'm sure she was pissed off at the DJ, but you don't say, right. I agree. I don't believe it. I just don't. Yeah, I think
How old is Kathy Hilton?
60. I can Google. I don't know why I want to say like, I think like, is she 60, the mid to late 60s?
I have no idea.
Rinna, I know, is 59.
Right.
I'm just curious. I mean, look, it goes all the ways. I mean, Rinna would have a break. She's 63, Kathy.
I mean, yeah, I just don't think that she's that out of the loop and can't,
not when she has all
through the trees.
Right. And not when you have all these friends, and not when your daughter is like, I mean, she's not an idiot. She knows